Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Today's technique is super cool. I featured it at one of my stamp clubs and there's a few ladies that missed it and they've been asking me to show them how to do it. So I thought I'd make a video and share it with all of you. Some of you may have seen this technique before, some of you may not have, and it's always a wow and it's super easy. We are going to use the Snow Much Fun stamp set. So I know it's summer and hot and warm, but it's never too early to get a Christmas card done. And then I'll do a second card showing the same technique with a different stamp set. So I have my cardstock, piece of DSP, everything's ready to go. DSP meaning designer series paper. And I'm going to grab my snowman. And I'm just going to ink them up with my StazOn ink. I love the StazOn. And did you all notice it smells like almond extract? It smells delicious. So I'm going to take my snowman and I'm going to stamp nice and firmly. Beautiful. And I'm actually going to take my embellished advanced stamp set and I'm going to use this Merry Christmas. This is a great all occasion stamp set. And I'm going to actually stamp that just down below. Just like that. So now we need to add some color to this little man. So I'm going to use my markers, but I don't want it to be too bright on my card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my markers and I'm just going to scribble some on my stamping case. So I've got my green, whoops, and some blue, some orange, some gray, and a bit of red. Gotta have red with your Christmas. Okay, these are our blending pens. I've used them on other videos. They're pretty awesome. You get 3 in a package and they're double-sided, so it's like having 6 pens. And they're basically a clear ink that pick up your ink if you're using your ink pads or your markers like I am. So I'm just going to go into my gray and I'm going to scribble it on. So basically your blending pens with your ink pad turns this to any color marker that you need. And then I'm just going to pull that color in. And I'm going to go into the gray again for his boots. And I'm using my darker color sort of along the lines where the shading is. And then I'm going on my scrap paper to take off some of that excess ink and then I'm blending the rest in. If I want to go back in with some more color, I can do that. And then I've got some good blending going on. And believe me, I'm not a professional artist, but these tools make your cards look fantastic. So to clean your blending pen, wipe it on your scrap paper. Now I'm going to go into my red and I'm just going to scribble that in again where the lines are. And I'm going to put some on the scarf. I'm going to take some of the ink off because I don't want it to be so dark as I fill it in. Clean it off. Oops, we missed that little bit down here. And I'm actually going to add some gray for his little stone buttons. I'm going to go into my blue and I'm just going to follow this line on the image. Clean that off and then I'm going to blend along that line a little bit so it's not so harsh and it adds a little bit of the blue. A bit more. It's better to add less and go back in than add too much. It's my philosophy. So once you've got your color where you want it, you can move on to the next. His little carrot nose. And then our little birds, which I'm not sure what color we'll do the birds. We'll come back to them. I'm going to add some green to the scarf. I think we'll make the birds blue as well. So I'm going to need some more blue. Color them in really quick. Color in their little beaks. And then I want some more blue. If you want to, you can take your marker when you're adding your highlighting and just add your highlights. Okay, there we have it. So he's colored. So this is where the technique comes in. You grab your glue stick and you cover the whole image in glue. A nice even coating. Then, the star of the show is a used dryer sheet, if you can believe that. So what a great way to recycle. You're going to take your used dryer sheet and you're going to just place it right on top and push it down. And I think I actually need more glue. It's a hot day here, so I'm going to add a bit more glue. Okay, go back. Put down your dryer sheet. Don't worry about the wrinkles too much. You want to get it relatively as smooth as possible as you can, but don't worry if there's a few wrinkles. Okay. Then you're going to take your paper snips and you're going to trim off that excess dryer sheet. Okay. This adds a really, really cool texture. Just pushing it down, making sure it's sticking to the glue. Okay, then I'm going to take my Snell adhesive. I'm going to put that on my matted cardstock. You want to make sure you don't have any of your dog's fur or things that you wouldn't want coming out of your dryer sheet onto your card, unless it's a pet card and that's the look you're going for. Okay, then what I like to do, getting glue stuck here, I missed this little corner. Hang on. I like to take my Dazzling Diamond Glitter. I keep it in a Ziploc container. Take my spoon. And I'm just going to sprinkle it liberally over the whole entire image and then tap it off. And then I just kind of rub it in so it sticks into that dryer sheet. So now we have a gorgeous, sparkly, really cool image. So we're going to finish our card. Actually, I like that side. Put that on. And then this piece. And there you have it. Isn't that cute? I love it. I absolutely love this. This is even better to see in real person than I'm sure on the camera. It is just so cool. So I'm going to show you how to do the same technique again, but non-Christmas. And this is going to be a little bit faster because we're just going to use the ink pad. And for this set, we're going to use the Blooming with Kindness. We're using Rose Red. So I'm going to ink this up. They're new ink pads. I missed a little bit here. And stamp it, push down nice and firm, lift off. Oh wow. Then we're gonna grab a thank you. I'm gonna stamp this in my stays on. And we'll get our card ready. I should have my bone folder handy, but I don't. And actually, since I've got my glue stick out, we'll use that. It goes on there. And our dryer sheet again. Lift off. Trim again. I promise you, you're going to be saving all your used dryer sheets now. And you want them used because it kind of stretches out the dryer sheet and gives it a better texture than a new dryer sheet. Actually, I missed from here. And again, put that on your matting. And you just know I'm going to be using my dazzling diamonds again. A girl's best friend. I'll get lots on there and then tap it off. If you get extra dazzling diamonds on you, just go ahead and rub it on your skin, your hair, your clothes. You're going to look gorgeous and sparkly the rest of the day. That is so pretty. 2 really easy, super fast cards, major wow, all from a used dryer sheet. Who would have thought? I hope you try that. You're going to be really impressed, and so will your friends who you give your cards to. Thanks for watching, and happy stamping!